Okay. Yo, what's up, everyone? Whoa. I got the soda. I got the water. And hopefully people join, because if nobody joins, that would kind of stink. That's okay, because I don't really care. Every time I do a live stream on YouTube, nobody joins, or I might have 2 people join. The most I've ever had in a live stream on YouTube was 3 people. I don't know. Instagram, streaming on Instagram, I prefer it, but I made a new schedule, master schedule, and I'm supposed to upload every Monday. To be honest, but I spent all of last week filming for films and other secret projects that you guys really aren't allowed to know about thus far. Hey Jordan, how's it going? So if only 1 or 2 people show up, that's fine. I actually just contacted my friend. I'm like, hey, you should come in the live stream and I'll let you be like an admin or whatever. And no, okay, he hasn't responded yet. But anyway, let's see, before we jump into it, any stuff. Yes, there is. So I officially have my first fan account made of me. So it's pretty cool. Just to clear up some, not misnomers, just anything, misconceptions. That's the word. To clear up any misconceptions. The fan account is not made by me. It's not ran by me. Wasn't inspired by me, I don't think, or anything. It's actually run by somebody at school. So just thought I'd let you guys know that. Who's going to remain anonymous until further notice. Because I know who it is. I know exactly who's running the account, so it's not a stalker or anything. Because I think I had someone that thought it was me just posting pictures of myself, but no, it's someone at school. So anyway, guys, we're here to talk about anonymous. Emoji. What does the eye emoji mean? There's so many emojis out there now. Mysterious music playing in the background. No, I'm serious. It's not me. I'm dead serious. It's somebody at school. I'm serious. If he joins, I'm not gonna tell anyone just because it's kind of, it ruins the fun, I think. I love the fan account. I do too. I find the captions are absolutely hilarious. The ones that are on there. Which one? The pizza one. The one caption says, when someone says they don't like pizza, it's me. That was hilarious, I thought. But anyway, we're here to talk about 7 habits of highly effective teens. And I put highly effective and highly defective. Did I say that wrong? Anyway, it'll come to me. But I think that's it as far as opening notes go. Yeah. So let's get into it, guys. I made so many different, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I made so many different notes and junk. Just because, let's see, I was hoping, let's see, I should have probably, my only regret is me not doing this on Instagram. Because I always have way more people join on Instagram than YouTube. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's more accessible. No idea. Because I actually have more followers and supporters on YouTube, weird enough, than Instagram. Something's weird about Instagram where everything, I feel like I get more, if I would upload a video to Instagram, it gets more views than YouTube videos, but yet I have more followers on YouTube, so I'm not sure what's going on. But anyway, that doesn't matter. So yeah, let's get into it. I made so many notes. So those of you that don't know, haven't read this book, it is by Sean Covey, and it's kind of the teenager version of an adult book called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. So this is actually an updated version. There was an older version of it, but the author updated it in 2014, I think. So let's jump into it, guys. So there's 7 habits in the book. I'm only gonna go over 1 or 2, just because ones that I've been reading through. Let's see here. I made so many bookmarks. Okay, so I'm gonna go over habit number 1, habit 3, habit 5, ones I thought were the most important and at least relevant to me. Dang, why do I feel like a pastor right now? I have like a microphone, water, and a book. But anyway, first of all, the first habit, the one that we're going to be going over, is be proactive, taking responsibility for your life. Habit 3 is put first things first. So that's like prioritization and stuff. Well, and the habit number 5, seek first to understand, then to be understood. So listen to people sincerely. That's one I struggle with a lot. If you're having a conversation with someone, especially when I'm in the car and someone's telling me something, and I'm like, oh yeah, and then I have this other story in my head that I think is way cooler. So the book goes over that. So we're just gonna I'm trying to keep it like, I don't want it to be like a 4-hour live stream, because there is one YouTube-thon kind of thing that I joined. It was like from Saturday from 1, it was like from 10 o'clock in the morning to like 9 o'clock at night. This guy just live streaming. But I don't want to do that, to be honest, because I don't have the time or anything. So yeah, let's just get into it then. So those are the habits we're going to be going over. And then it has right here, I bookmarked everything. I have like all these notes written and crap. I read this book actually a long time ago when I was like 12, so now I'm 14. So to be honest, I should probably reread it. So the habit number 1, I'm just going to read it. Blame all your problems on your parents, your stupid teachers, your lousy neighbors, your boy or girlfriend, the government or something or someone else. Be a victim. Take no responsibility for your life. If you're hungry, eat. If you're bored, make trouble. If someone yells at you, yell back. If you feel like doing something you know is wrong, go for it. So that's kind of habit 1 under the category, the 7 habits of highly defective teens, which is in the title, the 7 habits of highly defective and effective teens. So that's kind of like the difference between being proactive and being reactive. So blaming your problems on your parents. I know I do that one all the time. To be honest, me personally, I'm just a giant blame shifter. I blame all my problems on the people all the time. It's not good, so don't do it. But why am I sipping water? I have Coke here. I do it all the time. Taking no responsibility for your life, to be honest, responsibility is always something I've struggled with. Being responsible for little stuff and then big stuff. Where was it? Not dating, so I don't blame any of my problems on my girlfriend or whatever. I don't have a girlfriend, so it doesn't matter. It says when you're hungry, eat. If you're bored, make trouble. Someone yells at you, yell back. If you feel like doing something wrong, you know is wrong, go for it. And I know, especially when I'm in a boring class at school, the teacher keeps rumbling on about math problems and junk. I know what I think in my head is, hey, I'm bored, so why don't I just cause as much trouble as possible? So that definitely, for me, is a big one. And then I think I had something about here. Yeah. I said something about your lousy neighbor, your stupid teachers, your teachers, parents, the government. I never really struggled with that one, but I know a lot of people have. I know there's a lot of people that speak out against it. Candace Owens and Kanye West, two people that really speak out against blaming your problems on the government. Check them out. So yeah, basically, with habit 1, with a defective teen, it's all about blame shifting. Yeah, so that's kind of the first one, and then we're gonna look in how to fix it and all that, how to be, instead of be a reactive person, being a proactive person. Then we're just going to skim over habit 3. I'm just going to read it real quick. whatever is most important in your life. Don't do it until you have spent sufficient time watching videos of cute animals on YouTube, texting endlessly, and lounging around. Always put off studying until tomorrow. Make sure that the fun things come before the important things. Wow, that is so true for me. I can't tell you how many times I write down in my planner, science test tomorrow, and then I have a long drive home, 30 minutes. And what I do is, I'll get home, I'll just leave my backpack in the car, and I will literally get home, put my earbuds in, go outside. We have a swing outside, and then I'll swing on the swing and listen to music. And that would have said right here, watching cute videos of animals on YouTube. Cute animals on videos of YouTube. Not necessarily cute animals for me, but more music really distracts me. Instagram, whatever is on my feed. I have a lot of stuff on my feed on Instagram that I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna check my Instagram, new likes. Did I get any new likes and new DMs or anything? I'll end up getting on Instagram, but it'll be 5 minutes, just checking all this, my notifications. I'll end up spending like half an hour on Instagram, just checking my feed. Oh, this guy posted this. Oh, look what Casual Libtard posted. This is cool. Oh, my friends are doing this. That's so cool. Turns out I do the same thing. Yeah, I think we all do the same thing. So, I guess for me, I should make a study time for studying for homework and lock my phone up in a cell or something because that thing is distracting. When it's not being used for YouTube videos, which is why I bought it. To be honest, I don't even have data on it. I don't call on it or anything. To be honest, I bought the phone for YouTube videos purposes. And when I'm studying, what I like to do is I'll tell my parents, oh, Mom and Dad, I'm going to study for my science tests, and I'm just going to pop in my earbuds and listen to, some classical music, get my thoughts flowing. And I'll end up watching Rick Rolled videos and memes, dead memes and crap. I'll end up, what was the other day? I was watching mostly music, I'm going to be honest. What happens is I'll click on a music video, or I don't really do music videos, probably lyric videos, and then it'll show up in my suggested feed of all these songs that I listen to. I'll just click on, oh, now I'm went to classical music to listening to music from the 80s, and then I'll listen to some trap music, and then I'll listen to some other music, and then I go from a studying mindset to, me kind of just jamming in my room. I'll just have my earbuds in going, but I'm sure we all do that. Trap music. I like trap. Trap's cool. Sorry, I missed the comment. Someone said they're new to the channel. Who was that? Who was that? I have 2 people viewing. But anyway, if you are new to the channel, oh, me, Night Shadow. Are you by any chance from #I'mCreator? You look kind of familiar. Your username looks familiar. But anyway, welcome to the channel. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Turn on the notifications. Also, no, you're not. Okay. I was just checking because I know I connect with a lot of people on hashtags and YouTube hashtags. But yeah. Also, in the comments of the video, when the video's over, I really want people to if I'm not following you on Instagram, if you're not following me, comment your Instagram handle, and then I would love to follow you guys. Because to be honest, I'm only following a select few of my viewers on YouTube. So yeah, I definitely want to follow more people in the YouTube community than. Okay, so now my friend texts back and he's like, "When's the live stream, man? When's the live stream?" It's right now. So I talked about getting distracted with homework and stuff. Happens to me all the time. So that's what a defective teen is, and that's what I look like. So that's kind of habit 3, put first things last. Habit 1 was react instead of being proactive. You're a reactive person. You're like the soda can instead of the water bottle. Someone shakes you all up, you're going to go triggered, you know what I mean? Habit 5, seek first to talk, then pretend to listen. And that one is so true of me, and I think a lot of people it is. So I'm just going to read it, of what someone that pretends to listen and just wants to talk all the time. You were born with a mouth, so use it. Talk a lot. Always express your side of the story first. Once everyone understands your views, pretend to listen to others by nodding and saying, uh-huh, while daydreaming about what's for lunch. Or if you really want the opinion, give it to them. And I really think this one hit the head on the nail. Oh, however you say that saying, I have no idea. Because that's what I do all the time. People will be telling me, I'm like, so, because in Florida, a lot of people, for example, a lot of people in Florida are not actually from Florida. A lot of them are from up north. In fact, there's like kids in my school are from Illinois, Indiana, Pennsylvania, New York. Pretty sure someone's from Canada in my class. I don't know. All over. So Florida's kind of like the vacation state. So what will happen is I'll be in a conversation with someone, and I'll be like, oh, where are you from? And I'll be like, oh, I'm from Pennsylvania. And they'll be like, oh, I'm from Pennsylvania too. I'm like, oh, what town? And they'll be like telling me about their town, and I'll be like, yeah, cool, man, it's awesome. Wow, so cool. And then I'll just be daydreaming about kind of like what's for lunch or what I want to do when I get home, or I'll kind of listen and I'll be like, oh, but I have a better idea that I should tell this person. I'm sure it's something we all struggle with. So yeah, that's kind of the 7 habits of highly defective teens. And it's true of me, all 3 of those. That's why I chose those, something I struggle with all the time. Okay, so I have all these like paper clips here, and like it's so confusing. Let's see here. Okay. Let's just skip to the next one, shall we? Yes, let's. Okay, right here. Here's something that's absolutely hilarious, I found. In the book, has the 10 dumbest quotes of all time. Okay, right here. The 10 all-time stupid quotes. I'm not going to read all 10, obviously. And some of them are so retarded. I just thought I'd throw it in. It's not necessarily about habits. But I'm just gonna read some of the quotes here. It says, this is the introduction to all these quotes. It says, the following is a list of statements made many years ago by experts in their fields. At the time, they sounded intelligent. With the passing of time, they sound idiotic. And it's so true. And I'm sure I've said stuff all the time. Oh, that'll never work, or that'll never happen, or whatever. And I've been wrong. By the way, is this microphone working? I have no idea. So yeah, I'm just gonna, okay, here's another one. Here's a really dumb quote. Man will never reach the moon regardless of all future scientific advances. And that was said in 1967. 2 years before they actually hit the moon. I think it was. Yep, it's working perfectly. Great. Oh crap, low battery. So that one, I find that one's hilarious. Oh, hey Joel. Hey man, how's it going? Do you prefer water or soda? I drink the soda and then I drink the water to cleanse my teeth. How's it going, Harry? It's going good. I'm gonna be honest. When I woke up this morning at 5, poop. Oh man, I'm sorry. I woke up at 5:30 this morning, and my alarm was going off with like beep beep beep. I'm like, I can't do this. It's Monday. I got to school, and I thought I was gonna drop dead. I'm gonna be honest. But anyway, back to the book. So there's that one. And then there was this guy. that I find really amusing. He said, "We don't like their sound. Groups of guitars are on the way out." And that was Decca Records, a record label company, rejecting the Beatles in 1962. Now, if you don't know, the Beatles changed music forever. And basically, they were one of the first bands to have, they are one of the first bands that have created what we know as the band. The drums and the guitars, and they got the bass, guitar, and all that. I'm not a music expert, but it's crazy because back in the 1960s, people were saying, "Oh, the Beatles, they're not going to last long. Their music's not going to influence anybody." And I'm a huge fan of the Beatles. And the Beatles have influenced music, and they've continued to influence it. It's crazy. Okay. Oh, this one. You guys will get a kick out of this one. For the majority of people, the use of tobacco has a beneficial effect. That was said in 1969 from a Newsweek article. So, you have all these people that are they were experts in their field. And at the time, their quotes sounded really intelligent. They sounded brilliant, and now they're just like, okay, I'm sorry, this is not true. Okay, this is my all-time favorite. It's labeled number 2 in the book, but I think it should be number 1. Okay, here we go. Quote, "Nothing of importance has happened today," unquote. Anyone want to take a guess on who said that? It's written by the man himself, King George III of England, on July 4th, 1776. Nothing of importance has happened today. 200 some years later. 1776 is the year America broke away from Great Britain and became America. So I just find that hilarious. King George is like, no, nothing has happened today that's of importance to us. We're going to crush your tiny rebellion, and you guys are going to lose. And George Washington, all the founding fathers are going to be hung for treason. And there's a lot of reasons that go into why the Americans did win. I'm not going to go into them, otherwise I'd bore you guys because I'm a history geek. Well, I think it's called history buff, actually. My dad was an American history teacher, so anyway. And then the number 1 all-time stupid quote of the 21st century is, "2 years from now, spam will be solved," said by Bill Gates, 2004. Oh, greetings from the Philippines. Wow. How is it over there, guys? How's the Philippines? Is it good over there? You like it? Here in Florida, it's super hot. So I just thought I'd share those stupid quotes with you guys. Okay. So here's the point of the book. These were said by. It's already 6:30. 6:30 in the morning. Are you serious? It's like, what time is it here? It's like 6:30, and you guys are like 24 hours ahead of us. Ahead of the Eastern Standard Time in the United States. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Wow. So, good morning, and good evening, and good afternoon, depending on where else you guys are. But anyway, so these were quotes said by people that were experts in their day, and but then having read these statements, this is what the book says. Having read these statements, let me share with you another list of statements made by real teenagers just like you. You've heard them before, and they're just as ridiculous as the list above. And I've said some of these, and I'm sure you guys have too. Just going to cherry pick these. No one in my family has ever gone to college. I'd be crazy to think I could make it. It's true, because just because anyone in your family, if this is true for you, Just because anybody in your family has never gone to college does not mean you can. Okay? Oh, here's one that I've found myself thinking. My teacher's out to get me. I don't know about you, but have you ever had one of those days where your teacher just seems to be picking on you? I know I have, or it seems like it. Let me tell you, teachers don't have favorites. They really don't. They really, really don't. You can't get ahead in life unless you know the right people. In America, that's absolutely false. You can get ahead you can start with nothing and end up with an empire, a business empire. One of the great entrepreneurs of history, Andrew Carnegie, however you want to say it. Back in the Industrial Revolution, he owned one of the greatest steel companies in the world. In fact, he was one of the first people to ever mass produce steel. He put it in his buildings. He put it in his bridges. It's crazy what he did. And he was an immigrant from Scotland. And he was one of the poorest immigrants in the world. Oh, wait, that doesn't make sense. One of the poorest immigrants. Sorry. He was one of the poorest. No, sorry, that statement didn't make any sense. He was really poor. He was at the bottom, worked his way up to the top. That's the great thing about America. Or just the West in general. America, Great Britain, Europe, well, kind of. Canada, wherever you are, in the West mostly. Where's another one? Oh, man. It's impossible to get a good job around here because nobody wants to hire a teenager. And that's just not true because I read another book called Do Hard Things, and I know a lot of times teenagers can get a bad reputation for being lazy, being spoiled, being wimpy, and that's true. Some of them are. Some of them are like that, but I think, to be honest, teenagers can learn to work just as hard as adults can. I know me, I don't have a job yet, but I worked for 3 years for this guy doing his lawns, and I did his lawn. I was basically his landscaper, kind of. I did his lawn, I weed whacked his yard, I did whatever was needed, and I worked for him for 3 years until I moved to Florida. Gavin. Hey, how's it going? I'm trying to think. I know two Gavins. Are you the Gavin that knows Wyatt, or are you the Gavin that knows Rhett and them? Because I know two Gavins, and both are friends of my friend. Is it Wyatt or is it Rhett? Or do you know both for some reason? Because I'm trying to get one of my friends on the chat right now. But anyway, I'm going to move on here.